Hey guys, Jed Nemch here, and this is another Minecraft Bedrock Edition video. And this is a video on the new mobs that came out in 1.13, foxes. This is a fox right here, and that is an example of a red fox. So let me get my spawn fox egg, and that's a baby one right there. Another baby one. I didn't think I'd get two in a row, but that is an adult fox right there. So that's pretty cool. So let's get started with the video. Foxes spawn in taiga and snowy taiga biomes, sometimes in taiga villages. So that's a cool thing to know if you want to know where to find them. They spawn in groups of 2 to 4, so you won't be finding one alone when they spawn. And white foxes spawn in snowy taiga biomes, while red in taiga biomes. So if you want to find an Arctic or snow or white fox, then you have to go to a snowy taiga biome. They commonly spawn sleeping at night, so you might not find them spawning during the day, just to let you know. Okay, let's get to know the fox's movement, like this guy right now. I think he has something in his mouth too, which is pretty cool. Foxes move at the same speed as ocelots, and no, he doesn't have anything in his mouth. They will also flee from nearby players and wolves. So if I walk up to this guy, he will run away from me or flee. Sometimes, I guess not right now. He likes me. I know the baby one should run away if he's not sleeping. They're both sleeping. Foxes are unaffected by sweet berry bushes. So what that means is the sweet berry bush, when you walk on top of it as a player or any other mob, you feel some pain, you get some damage, and I think you're slowed down. But foxes are totally unaffected by this, and it just doesn't affect them. Now let's get to know the fox's attack. So foxes attack chickens and rabbits by crouching and jumping 2 to 3.5 blocks up. So I should have a video over this of it doing so to a chicken and a rabbit. They jump over the fences, as you can see in the video, and walls to kill those chickens and rabbits, and sometimes sea turtles. Foxes also attack baby turtles on land and all fish mobs, except the pufferfish. But if you have a trusted fox, which we'll talk about later, it will only attack the pufferfish if they harm the player that they're entrusted with. And Arctic/snow foxes, also known as white foxes, prefer cod, salmon, and tropical fish over land-dwelling creatures. And also, trusted foxes defend players against hostile mobs if players are harmed, just like wolves do. If a hostile mob attacks you, like a zombie attacks you, the wolf will attack the zombie. Same with the fox. So that's good to know. Now let's talk about the fox's sleeping schedule. How do they sleep and where do they sleep? Okay, during the day, if it's not thundering, foxes attempt to find a space with a skylight level of 14 or less to sleep. While the fox is sleeping, it won't move, but its head will slowly move up and down. So as you can see, those two are, I don't know if you can see the heads moving up and down, but you can see them not sitting down, but just like laying down. Their eyes are closed. You can tell they're sleeping. I can't find an adult fox that's sleeping right now, so there might be one over there. But they will wake up if approached by a player or mobs. This one I found out might not be too true because I walked up to this guy. Yeah, he's sleeping over here. Walked up to these guys and they don't wake up. I don't know what that's about, but they're not waking up. So yeah, that might not be too true. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if it's a bug. I'm not sure. Also, foxes won't run away if player approaches while sneaking. You saw a few seconds ago that I walked up to a fox and it didn't move, but usually it does flee. It doesn't sprint, but it does run away. And if you sneak up to it, nothing should happen. You'd be able to breed it that way too, which we'll talk about later. Foxes will wake up if skylight at its position becomes 15. So like if, right now it shouldn't be 15 because it's under the tree, but if you were to remove these blocks and the skylight were 15, I think it is, then it would wake up. Should I test it? It might not work. Might be wrong. Huh, it's weird. Yeah, see, woke up. Finally, something that's working. Foxes can drop items and pick up berries in their sleep, which I found out is a pretty weird feature. I don't know what that's about, but it's pretty funny too. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't show you that. But foxes will not sleep if within 12 blocks of an armor stand. I don't know what that's about either, but that is something to know if you're wondering why they won't sleep. Now let's talk about foxes sitting. I probably have a clip of it showing on screen, but foxes randomly sit down, usually during the day, if it cannot find a shaded area to sleep. It will sit down for a moment, then it will hop back up, so it won't be like sitting down for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or anything. It'll just do it for a few seconds, and then it'll get right back up. Now let's talk about foxes holding items in their mouths. So first thing first, what I mean by holding items, they hold it in their mouth, but technically by Minecraft rules, they're holding it in their main hand. So if you're editing things outside of Minecraft and you're wondering where it is their main hand. So foxes can pick up any item, and I mean any item. So if any item is on the ground near the fox, it travels to the item and picks it up, even if it is a diamond sword, which I have a video of right here. They prefer to pick up food items, except cake, over other items. So they'll drop it if they'll drop like a sword if there's food around them for the food. The fox will eventually eat the food item. So if you're wondering why they're not just holding it, they're gonna eventually eat it. Might take a few seconds or few minutes, but they will eventually eat it. If the food item has effects like poison, it will affect the fox. So if it eats poison food, poison potato, then it will be poisoned. The fox will be poisoned. So that's something to know. Be careful with that. If there is a stage 3 or 4 sweet berry bush in a 16-block radius of a fox, the fox will sprint to it, harvest it, and eat the berries. So that's a pretty cool feature. Can't wait to see that. I don't have a clip of that right now, but that'll be very interesting to see. If a fox picks up a weapon with an enchantment, its attack will have an effect. So that's pretty cool. So like if you pick up a sword with an enchantment, that enchantment applies to the fox's attack. So that's really cool. If a fox is holding the totem of undying, the totem will be used when the fox is killed, and the fox will be revived. So that's pretty cool, but you might not want to waste it on a fox, so be careful with that. Don't let it pick a totem up. Now let's talk about breeding foxes. So I should have a clip of this, but foxes breed by using sweet berries. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. Then of course those foxes become trusted, and the baby fox will be trusted, but it won't follow you, it'll follow the adult foxes. So that's a good thing to know if you're wondering why the babies are running away from you. Now let's get to the enemies of the foxes. The enemies of foxes are wolves. If you have a wolf near a fox, it will try to attack, and the fox will run and flee. I think the fox is faster, so it'll get away. It'll take some damage, but it'll be able to run away. And also pandas and baby pandas will attack foxes. And you heard me right, baby pandas will also attack foxes. That's really weird. I have no idea why, but pretty cool. Now let's talk about the deaths and drops of, that sounds weird, but deaths and drops of foxes. Adult foxes drop 1 to 2 XP orbs when killed by a player or tamed wolf. Of course, baby foxes don't drop any XP, I believe. And also, they will drop the item they are currently holding when you kill them, or when they die. So if they're holding food, they'll drop the food. If they're holding a sword, they'll drop the sword, unless they've already eaten the food. If you want your stuff back, there's an easy way out. Foxes have an amazing 20 health points, or 10 hearts. So that's the same as a player in survival. So that's really cool. I didn't know they'd have that many health points, but that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for foxes. If I missed anything, please tell me in the comments section. But that's pretty much all you'll need to know about foxes in this new update. If there's more added for some reason, I will show you. Probably show you in the new beta videos. But that's pretty much it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you guys later. Love you all. Jed Nemch out.